Hey guys, and welcome to Peculiar Occurrences and to our new channel. I hope that you're enjoying it, and thanks for those of you that stayed with me throughout me uploading my old episodes. I'm Lilith Nova, I'll be your host, and let's just jump into it. There is a peculiar internet mystery that has long plagued both paranormal lovers and abandoned place enthusiasts for quite some time. That would be the sudden closing down of Kempton Hospital in South Africa. A place that once birthed life on a daily basis just left to rot away all of a sudden and with very little explanation. Kempton Hospital opened in 1978 and at the time was one of the largest and top-of-the-line hospitals in the area. It housed about 300 beds. And then one day, just all of a sudden, day after Christmas 1996, the hospital announced that they would no longer be taking new patients due to a supposed shortage in staff, but denied that they were closing down. Then later in 1997, they all of a sudden closed their doors for good and mysteriously quarantined the hospital, leaving behind millions of dollars worth of hospital equipment. They say the beds alone could have sold for $3,000 a piece. Not only that, but they left behind all of the medical records that were in the hospital, and to this day they are still there lining the floors like a second carpet. Organs left in jars in the hospital, along with bloody messes on beds and in operating rooms that just were never cleaned up. It's like everyone just left as if it had been an emergency, walking away never to return, locking the doors, and quarantining the place with little to no official explanation for the actual quarantine. There has been a few official explanations which most people do not believe, and unofficial explanations. For one, a lot of enthusiasts think that it was abandoned due to the known paranormal activity to happen in the hospital. As I had mentioned earlier, at the time of the closing, it was said that they didn't have enough staff. Though later on, the health department actually stated that the place closed down due to underutilization of patients, which a lot of people do not believe because the surrounding hospitals had their hands so full they didn't have enough rooms for patients or doctors to treat them. And at the same time, none of this explains the quarantine. There's also evidence that this hospital had hired physicians that didn't have the medical expertise or credentials to be working in this hospital. In May of 1992, Dr. Easterhuizen, a supposed specialist in pediatrics who had been at the hospital since 1982 and seen upwards from about 4,000 patients or more, was sentenced to 18 years in prison. It was found that he had absolutely no medical degree and had actually not graduated past the 10th grade, though he did have an above average IQ of 123 and memorized dozens of medical books in which he used to treat his patients. After a child had died while in his care, a brave mother stepped forward to criticize his ability of being a doctor. Other doctors started looking into his medical analysis and found things that just weren't right. This sparked an official investigation where they found that many babies had deteriorated and died underneath his care. In the courtroom, it was just story after story after story of babies who had passed away while in his care. He was convicted of 3 accounts of culpable homicide, impersonating a doctor, and defrauding patients. Some have thought that this could have led to the abandonment of the hospital, but this happened in 1992, and the hospital didn't shut down till late 1996, early 1997. And once again, this does not explain the quarantine. There has been many attempts to reopen this hospital, but none have been followed through on. There's also been many lies around the reopening of this hospital. Like at one time, the government said that the hospital would have to be demolished and rebuilt in order to be used again. But upon inspection, they found that the structure was sound, that it could be used again. I researched this very thoroughly, trying to find a reason why it would be shut down so quickly and quarantined. Many people believe that the health department is hiding something. I looked into possible lawsuits in 1996, 97. I also looked into illness outbreaks and epidemics in the area. I actually did find in a nearby town, hopefully I pronounced this right, I have trouble pronouncing things sometimes, Johannesburg, that there had been a small outbreak of Ebola in October and November of 1996, where a nurse and a paramedic and a few more had died. But this did not happen at Kempton Hospital. This actually happened at Johannesburg Hospital, and it was contained and quarantined and taken care of quite quickly, at least supposedly. Well guys, it looks like this is an internet mystery that will stay a mystery for now. But they do say that these days the government spends around $1 million to keep security there, guarding the facility to keep people out. Though they also say that if you give the guards $50, that they will let you in to ghost hunt or tour the facility, and even giving you guided tours of the place. The guards, though. I don't think they're supposed to be doing that. But due to this, there has been a lot of interesting pictures taken of the inside of the abandoned hospital, which you've been seeing all through this video. And to just see the pictures, they're eerie and just seem like a place where people should not be. I don't know. What do you think about this peculiar occurrence? Have you ever heard of Kempton Hospital? Do you have a theory on why they've closed it down, or maybe any legit information if you're from around that area? Let me know down in the comments below. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And tell your friends or any other fans of Peculiar Occurrences about the new channel. We'd love to have them come be part of the Peculiar Squad. Until next time, keep your eye out for all things peculiar. Do 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 do.